How the heck are you guys? I am Fastidious. Welcome to my channel. I have so many promo code links for you today. Truly, I think the most I've ever had in one video. You can get those right now in the description and the top pinned comment. If you did not know, all of these promotion codes are in conjunction, in concert with the Tya Market sale event that Moonton is running right now. If you are interested in that, you can find my SmileOne link in the top pinned comment and the description. This is running till the end of the day reset in the game. So whenever game reset is for you tonight, that is when these deals end, and that is when these promo codes end. So how many promo codes are there? And by the way, we only have these promo codes because they're promoting their pay to win event. So we just have to take it for what it is, all right? But how many promo codes are there? There are a ton of content creators they are featuring in this. In total, it is actually 18 content creators, and to my knowledge, a promo code has been given to 17 of them. We'll talk about that in a second. They did my boy Mortar Mike extremely dirty. They do not appreciate streaming enough right now, but there's a lot of things I don't think Moonton appreciates enough, and we're going to highlight that in this video, because on top of sharing all the links to all the promo codes provided by these creators, I want to talk about how inactive some of these creators have become. And that is not criticizing these creators, that is maybe criticizing the game, or at least I want to give some color, lend some commentary to the state of the game, because we had a ton of momentum through the anniversary, and it seems so much of that momentum is gone. So many of these featured creators don't post daily content anymore for Watch of Realms. Some of them don't post much content at all, and some of them have completely left the game, apparently. And again, that is not these creators' fault. I'm not criticizing these creators. I think they're probably making a good decision for them potentially because of the state of the game. This video will also kind of serve as a part one of two video parts. And the other video is going to be what you guys think about the current state of the game. Gotten a lot of messages lately, positive and certainly negative, about the game. And I wanted to start off with this video to give the creator perspective and look at some of these creator channels and see what they are and frankly aren't doing in a lot of cases. Because they just don't feel motivated to cover the game. I think that's an issue that the developers need to address. Make the game more, they need to make the game more coverable or more appealing to creators and to audiences. But on top of that, I want to know what you guys think. So once you hear everything I say in this video, I want you to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, both good, bad, and ugly. I'm also going to open a Discord channel for this discussion on my Discord server, the Fast and the Fastidious. And speaking of my Discord server, that is where you can find all of these creator links to get all of their promo codes. It will also be in the top pinned comment. It will also be in the description. But if you want these as soon as they are updated, like if we get codes from these last few people, then you will want to be sure that you're a member on my Discord, the Fast and the Fastidious. You'll get everything as soon as possible. And as you can see, R-Type has been updating this list for like 48 hours plus now. So you could have already been on top of all of this. So it is the place to be if you want everything as quickly as possible. So these are all the links that you can find the videos in which all these specific creators share their specific promo code. All in all, if you get this done before tonight, you'll be coming out of this with at least 1,000, if not 1,200 or 1,500 diamonds. I will also say I will directly share all the codes, not just the links, let's say 4 hours before reset. So that is 10 p.m. tonight for me, midnight Eastern, 6 a.m. tomorrow Central European. So if you're not willing to go give all these great creators love, but you still want your code, I'll wait till 4 hours before reset, and then I'll share them there directly. But there are a ton of featured creators, and they're really good, so go give them a little love. But okay, let's take a little stroll through the current state of the game. Let's start with me. You guys know at my busiest, I've posted 70 Watcher of Realms, 80 Watcher of Realms videos a month, and that is not counting streaming. Right now, I'm still obviously posting a lot. I didn't post yesterday. I took my occasional day off, which is something I did not do for over a year straight covering this game. I try to do it here and there now, just to give myself a break. but it does say something, because if things were busy and I was really excited, I would not take a day off. And you can see I've posted 8 videos in the past week. However, 2 of these videos were not Watcher of Realms. These were sponsorship obligations for Ethereum Restart, which all of you guys should go check out, and definitely check out my other channels, specifically Fasty Gotcha. That's where you can find all my Ethereum stuff. But I do think it speaks volumes. I didn't do this intentionally, but I've posted 6 Watcher of Realms videos in the past 7 days. That's probably the lowest output I've ever had over a week, like full stop. I did a couple streams, or 1 stream. No, maybe I did 2 streams. I don't know. But yeah, there was a time where I would do 20 pieces of content a week. You know, obviously that was when the game was getting going. That was probably my first year. But you know what I'm saying? For me, even things have slowed down. And you can also see general interest in the game by looking at my analytics. So I say this because, you know, I'm one of the biggest content creators for this game. And yes, some people have their opinions about me one way or another. But honestly, most people just search Watcher of Realms and they go, ooh, Destined, ooh, Susie, ooh, Fastidious, right? They're not really thinking about the creator. So my views kind of represent general interest in Watcher of Realms. And you can see overall, the past 90 days, things are pretty good. We're averaging about 500,000 views a month, which is pretty spot on for me. You can expect about 400,000 of those to be fresh views. But I will say these numbers are a good bit inflated by July. The anniversary was very hype. I think Moonton did a good time marketing, and I personally posted a ton. And you can see how high the numbers were here starting on July 10th. 47,000 views is a ton for me in one day. Lots of days over 20K. And this kind of persisted through the first half of August. But since then, you can see there's a good amount of single-digit days, which for me is pretty rare on the whole of a year. But lately, it seems nearly every other day is a potential single-digit day. And again, I'm not really talking about myself. My channel is just a good lens to view YouTube interest in Watcher of Realms. So if we go to some of the other more prolific creators, when I say prolific, I mean they make a lot of videos. We've got Susie, we've got Dr. D's, we've got Prospector, we've got Destined. I should move him over here. But you'll see with Susie, over the past 2 weeks, Susie has posted 9 videos. So she's over every other day, which is pretty good. However, there was a time where Susie probably averaged 8 to 10 videos a week for sure, right? Without a doubt. If we go to Dr. D's, you will see he had the first half of this year where he was comfortably at least a video a day. And if we look here over the past 2+ weeks, he only has 7 videos. And yet again, I'm not criticizing these creators. I'm just showing it's a theme. I'm not just posting less. Susie's not just posting less. Dr. D's is not just posting less. Kind of everyone is. And I'll be honest, as a creator, it's kind of motivated by not getting the numbers you're used to. These numbers aren't bad at all, but compared to what I'm sure Dr. D's, what I know I was getting in July, it's just deflating. And of course, there's going to be a lull after an anniversary, blah, 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 blah. But you'd like to think Moonton would keep the interest up. If we go to Prospector now, he used to be posting at least a video a day, and you'll see he's still pretty prolific. I would say he's posted 9 videos over the past 2 weeks, so like the same as Susie, but certainly less than he used to. And finally, we have Destined, who very much posts in bursts, it seems. From when I looked at this, he posted 4 videos in one day. But if you actually take that out, he kind of was slow for the previous 2 weeks. There was only 6 other videos. In his defense, he posted 4 in one day, but he's coming out close to daily content, but he'll take many days off at a time and then do big bursts. Whatever works for him, he's obviously doing great, but you can just see it. Again, another creator who comfortably was posting at least a video a day and streaming many nights a week back in the day. Now let's talk about creators who are not posting that much. And actually, WoR's is probably the best place to start. WoR's is one of the absolute biggest creators in this game without exception. And you can see, besides posting his obligation to do his test server stuff and to share his code and do his prize reveal, he had not posted in 10 days. And if we actually zoom out the whole way, if we go back a whole month, not counting those 2 most recent videos, he had only posted 8 videos in a month. And this is coming from WoR's, who consistently posts like 2 to 4 videos a day sometimes. I'm sure he comfortably was at 40 to 50 videos a month just 2-3 months ago. I will say in WoR's defense, he's heavily covering another game right now, but frankly, a lot of us are covering other games, and it speaks volumes that he's, as someone who posts a lot of videos, he's finding more interest in posting on his other channel where he's covering another game. Now let's take an even bigger step away. Let's go to Ronaldo. Ronaldo took a huge period of time off from the game, then made a big jump back in, was really excited, and I think was disappointed by the state of the game potentially when he got back. Because if we look, there were a ton of videos a month ago, but if we take out that month, he posted 2 videos 4 hours ago and 1 video 2 days ago. But if we take those 3 recent videos out, he had only posted 2 videos the entire month and 5 videos total the past month if you include the 3 new big videos he posted, right? Finally, we got Jake Smash, who seems to potentially stop posting consistent content. He shared his promo code 2 days ago, but that's the only video he shared in the past 2 weeks. Besides this video 2 weeks ago, he had not shared a video in a month. And then if we really go back, let's see, in the past 2 months, he has shared 10 total videos. And this is someone, again, who posted daily. Finally got Mortar Mike, who does not post on YouTube anymore. Obviously, he's very into his streaming, but I do think it speaks volumes that he thinks it's not worth his time to make the YouTube videos for the past 8 months. And he's the only creator, to my knowledge, that was not given a code that was featured as part of this event. And I'm pretty sure the reason Moonton gave him is that he's not posting YouTube videos, he's just streaming. And I think this shows a crazy disconnect with the developers thinking that streaming is not valuable. He's one of the bigger streamers for the game, where we have very few streamers that stream consistently right now. He's streaming 2 to 3 times a week, Watch Over Realms. Finally, the one I found most shocking, because I was looking to find all these codes and I was like, oh, Bluntgutz hasn't shared his yet either. And you will see Bluntgutz, I believe, has quit the game. He used to post at least a video a day, maybe 5-6 videos a week, but basically daily content. In the past 2 months, he's posted 4 videos. In the past 3 weeks, he's posted no videos. So these are who Moonton thinks the best creators in the game are. These are the ones they chose to partner with, and so many of them barely post anymore. And most of the ones who post very frequently, like me or Susie or Destined, were definitely posting less. The final thing to mention is many people haven't even shared their codes yet. Destined's posting a ton, but he didn't share his code. He probably just doesn't think it's worth it. And I mean, power to him, I guess. Maybe he doesn't want to support this event, which I do think is in his right. The last time they did code, War Guides didn't share his code, right? These are 2 of the biggest creators in the game, and they didn't think it was worth it to share their code. And again, that's not criticizing them. I think that's criticizing the environment the game's existing within. I'm not trying to be too critical, but this is something I've been thinking about for a while and I wanted to touch on. Bluntgutz hasn't posted a video in 3 weeks. He could post a really easy video right now, right? And get at least 1,000 or 2,000 views. But he's like, screw that. I don't think I want to post for this game anymore. He has not shared his code. They did not give Mike a code. The final 2 creators who we don't have codes for are Markdeir and Biffgames. They are 2 Russian language creators. 2 of the biggest ones, in fact. Mark, I believe, is the biggest. We couldn't find their code. We asked around. R-Type was looking on their channels. Obviously, it's not in English, so it's hard. But we were able to find, Evil Planet and stuff like that. But we couldn't find these 2 that are Russian language. So obviously Evil Planet's Ukrainian, but you understand the point. We don't have those. So we're actually missing 5 of the codes, but the good news is we have 13 codes right here. My code I shared directly in this video. I'll also put my actual code written out in the description so you guys can get that. And like I said, 4 hours before reset, I will share all these other content creator codes, but please do yourself a favor. Don't give it a chance for the codes to expire. Go to my Discord or go to the description or go to the top pinned comment. Go directly to these videos and get all of these codes ASAP, because yes, 100 diamonds isn't much from one code if you just use my code. But if you use all 13 codes that have currently been shared, that is 1,300 diamonds. That is a crazy amount of free resources. Now, to end the video, I do want to be constructive and state a couple things I think could help, though a lot more of that will come in the next video. I think Moonton could make a more concerted effort to keeping creators more motivated. If you look at someone like Evil Planet, I'm pretty sure he grew his channel by like 2,000 subscribers over the course of the anniversary. He was posting videos every single day. He was streaming every single day. If you look at his channel now, he's still streaming a lot, but he's posting so much less. And I think it's a symptom of the same problem every other creator, myself included, has been having. Now, what is that problem more specifically? Yes, more events engaging creators is cool, but also just more content making the game feel fun and fresh. So much of the new content is aimed at the top 2% of players. It does not feel fruitful for a lot of us, I think, to dive deep into that content and then create videos on it or stream it when it's just not resonating with such a huge portion of the player base. We need new wholly fresh content that starts really easy and gets really hard. Something like the new gear dungeon that was talked about would be really, really good. We've looked at Guild Boss 3. I have a video coming out on that very soon, this new type of Titanic Ruin. And yeah, it's really cool content, but it is exceptionally difficult, even at the lowest level. So I just don't think it's going to connect with a huge portion of the player base. Aside from that, I think they could be a bit more generous with rewards. And I think that always is something people are excited to make videos about, and it's something players are excited to play the game for. And I think they could really make that more of a staple thing, more consistent mini events like they used to do, not just the big events, and also, you know, any kind of login or little fusion or something that feels novel and feels worth the player's time. So those are just my couple thoughts. So there you have it, guys. I know, a different kind of video. I hope you can tell I'm not trying to be too negative. I'm just trying to state facts. Everyone's posting less, and some people are straight up quitting. I want to have the second video following this one up tomorrow, really talking about what you guys are thinking about in the community, what's going on with the players, what are you feeling good about, what are you feeling bad about. If you want to participate directly before that video, I've opened up this channel here, Honest Thoughts on the Game. I'll be doing an @everyone tag here right after I finish filming, saying, hey guys, give me all your honest thoughts, good, bad, and ugly about the game. I'm prepping for a video tomorrow. And this is your opportunity. You'll get featured in the video if you want. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much. I've been Fastidious. Remember, if you do want to participate in the Tya Market, we've got my SmileOne link in the top pinned comment and the description. Share it with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.